Hello, my name is Keshwani. It's Keshwani, Keshwani. We are here because we want to prepare for the GMAT. We have been solving GMAT math problems out of this book here, GMAT Review, the official guide, the 13th edition. If you do not own this book already, purchase one immediately. You're going to need it. The problem that we are about to solve is the one that you will find on page number 167, and today is our lesson number 117. Problem number 11 is what we want to look at. Please turn to page number 167, problem number 11. We are given a value of t which looks something like this. We are told that t equals to 1 over 2 raised to 9 times 5 raised to 3. And the question is, once we evaluate this part here, once we figure out what the value of the t is, the question is, once we have done that, how many zeros will t have between the decimal point and the first non-zero digit to the right of the decimal point? For example, 7 divided by 100 is 0.07. So how many zeros does it have? How many zeros does it have between the decimal point and the first non-zero digit? The first non-zero digit is 7. So how many zeros does it have between the decimal point and the first non-zero digit to the right of it? The answer is only 1. On the other hand, 7 divided by 1000 will be 0.007, and now it has 2 zeros. You see? That's what we have to figure out. How many zeros are there between the decimal point and the very first numerical value that we can find, which they are calling a non-zero entry, non-zero digit. Let's find it then. Okay, let's split it up. This is how we're going to go about it. We can write this quantity as 1 over 2 raised to 6 times 2 raised to 3 times 2 raised to 5. In other words, we are breaking the 2 raised to 9 into 2 raised to 6 times 2 raised to 3. Why are we doing it? We did it because now this quantity is raised to third power and this quantity is raised to third power. 2 raised to 3 times 5 raised to 3 can be written as 10 raised to 3, which of course is the same as 1000. So that's what we're going to do here. So we're going to continue here. This can be written as 1 over 2 raised to 6 times 2 raised times 10 raised to 3, which can be further written as 1 over 2 raised to 6 times 1 over 10 raised to 3. Now what happens if you multiply something? What happens if you multiply something by 1 over 10 raised to 3? If you multiply something by 1 over 10 raised to 3, this is the same as 5 times 1 over 1000, which of course is same as 5 divided by 1000. So all we have to do is move the decimal point. This is our 5. We're going to have 2 zeros. That's it. The decimal point used to be here. 5 was written like this. When we divide it by 1000, move the decimal point 3 places. 1, 2, 3. Decimal place ends up here and it ends up 005. You see? And ends up as 0.005. So that's all it is. We're going to figure out what 1 over 2 raised to 6 is, and then once we have the answer, we're just going to move the decimal places 3 places. Decimal point 3 places, just like we did here. Multiplying a number by 1 over 10 raised to 3 is same as taking that number and multiplying it by 1 over 1000, which is same as taking the number and dividing it by 1000. And when you divide by 1000, all we have to do is you take your decimal point and move it 3 places to the left. Decimal point used to be here. We moved it. 1, 2, 3, ends up here. And that's all it is. That's all we're going to do here. So now we have to figure out what 1 over 2 raised to 6 is. Now when we say what is 1 over 2 raised to 6, we're not worried about the precise value of it. We just want to find the first non-zero digit in the process. That's all it is. So let's get going. 1 over 2 raised to 1 is simply 0.5. 1 over 2 raised to 2. Now there is no other alternative. Do you understand? We have to do this thing. It's 0.25. 1 over 4 is 0.25. 1 over 2 raised to 3 is 1 over 8, which is half of that. So you have 0 point, and then you divide 2 by 1, you take half of 2, which is n, 1. It's 125. But we are not interested in this part. We just want to find the first non-zero digit. So that was a waste of time. Finding this and this was a waste of time. But it's there anyway. We keep it there. 125. Let's continue. 1 over 2 raised to 4 is same as, it's going to be half of that amount. It is going to be half of that amount. Point, and how many 2's in a 1? 1 has no, just 2 right here. 1 over 2 raised to 4. Point, how many 2's in a 1? 1 has no 2's. So now we find the first 0. And then 12 will have 6. And then it's going to something, something, something. Let's do 1 over 2 raised to 5. 1 over 2 raised to 5. 1 over 2 raised to 5. Tell you what, we're going to pick up from here. We're going to pick up this guy from here. So that was 1 raised to 4, which is 0.06 something, something, something. Therefore, 1 raised to 2 over 5 is going to be 0.03 something, 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 something. And finally, 1 over 2 raised to 6 is going to be 0.0, and here's a 3. When you divide 3 by 2, you get 1 and then 5. So that's 1 over, and of course it continues something. We're not interested in the rest of it. The first non-zero digit is right here. Now the question is, what happens when you take that quantity? What happens when we take this quantity, 0.015, and you divide it by 1,000? Because that's what we have to do. We have to divide it by 1,000, right here. Multiplying it by 1 over 1,000 is same as dividing it by 1,000. What's going to happen? We're simply going to take our thing here, 0.015. We're going to take our decimal point and move it 3 places. 1, 2, 3. It's going to end up here. 1, 2, 3. So now it becomes 0.00015. And the question is, how many zeros will it have between the decimal place and the first non-zero digit? The first non-zero digit is right here. This is our first non-zero digits. How many zeros between the decimal place and the first non-zero digit? The answer is 1, 2, 3, 4. The answer is 4. That's all. We're done. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye now.